the Kennel Master. Can you stop that? Can you stop it? There we go. What's going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft Mod Spotlight. And today we've got a really good one, guys, because we are going to be looking at the Diversity mod. Now, the clue is very much not in the title for this one, but effectively what this mod does is it generates amazing NPC villages, custom-built ones, across your whole world, which will contain different civilizations depending on which biome they spawn in. So, as well as that, the actual villages themselves have special villages in them, and each one has a different role, so I'll go into that a little bit later on. But I think we should probably take a look at these villages, right? So I think we should hit the music, we should hit our sexy cinematic button, and I think we should go on an adventure. Okay, so as you can see, this mod is awesome. Really like it an awful lot, and what I thought we'd do is we'd actually take a look around like 3 of my favourite villages in the mod and sort of go into a little bit more detail about them. So we have arrived at the Aztec Village, which is found in the jungle biomes. This one is a really nice one, sort of just off this lake. Looks absolutely amazing, and as you can see, we have some very unique looking villages here. So the system with these villages is really clever. Basically, one of the villagers in each village will be the chief, so he'll be like the head honcho, the big man, the boss, all that kind of thing, and then there'll be other villagers in there as well. So another type of villager that's found are the defenders. These guys will help defend the village, they will fight for themselves, and also if the chief is in danger and he is, you know, close to a defender, then that defender will also help fight zombies or horrible minions and, you know, off to keep him alive. Now, if the chief somehow dies, which would be a terrible thing to happen, but if he does, then over time, one of the other villagers will develop into the chief, and yeah, it's just such a cool little system. So this is the Aztec Village. As you can see, is this the chief? Ah, we are not worthy. Check you out. Look at your hat. Oh my, your hat is like half the size of it. I'm so jealous. Wow, you're definitely the chief. You have a serious hat on there. So what kind of trade? He does like, you know, the big level trades basically. So like emeralds and golds and that kind of thing. We have another villager here who is a hunter. So this one is one of the defenders. He will try and keep the village safe as much as possible. And what you will find is that depending on the names of the villagers, they will have certain trades, you know, depending on what kind of profession they are. So this is the high priest here. He offers emeralds and gold again, but he has a very funky coloured hat. It's like a red one. I like you. Who else have we got in this village? You also as well have in different villages certain animal pens type things. So for example, in this Aztec village, we actually have a chicken pen, which I suppose you could kind of commandeer and use for yourself if you wanted to. And then we've got a few people in here, I think. Should we get in the door? Get in the door. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We have, this is just a village full of hunters here, so we've got like a building full of the hunters. These guys will keep it safe, and I don't think in this particular village, this is the breeder. So this is the breeder. He is in charge of the chicken coop, and as you can see here, he does emeralds for chicken trades. So yeah, this is a really awesome one. I like this an awful lot, and yeah, I think we should go and check out another one. And we find ourselves this time in the mountains, checking out the Tibetan Village. So this is one of them that doesn't actually have defenders, so these are going to be a bit more vulnerable to attacks. The reason why is because the majority of the residents here in the Tibetan villages are monks. So, you know, they kind of have a slightly more peaceful way of life. So, you know, they've got sort of general trades. We've got pumpkin pies and we've got wheat, that kind of thing. And I'm kind of wondering if the headman, the big man, is somewhere here in this village. So let's take a little look around here. Visually though, absolutely amazing. To be honest with you, I would actually love to see this in vanilla Minecraft. Ooh, you look important. Ow, what are you doing, man? You like dancing, don't you? I think I saw the main man. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Hey, there we go. So this is the Great Wise, and this is the chief and ruler of the Tibetan villages. What kind of trades do you have? Okay, so you have the gold for emerald trade, which is a pretty damn good trade, I've got to say. Pretty decent. And yeah, this just visually looks amazing. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't look awesome in vanilla Minecraft, to have some kind of civilization system where the different NPC village coincide with the different biomes and that kind of thing. So yeah, very, very awesome indeed. I don't think currently that they actually contain any loot chests or anything, but you've got to remember this mod is actually still in alpha development. It is a really, really new mod, so I'm going to be definitely keeping an eye on this because it is so pretty, and you've got some amazing structures in here. So the final one that we're going to take a look at is probably my favourite one from the whole mod pack, and yeah, let's go and have a little look. As well as that, I completely forgot about this. Whilst we're in the desert, we're actually going to be taking a look at the Egyptian village next, which is probably my favourite one out of the mod. But I completely forgot that as well as the actual village structures that have changed, there's a few very subtle little changes to the temples in the desert, in the jungle, and there's also the swamp huts, which have been slightly improved with just a few more bits and pieces in them. But yeah, I think my favourite one is this one, which is the desert pyramid. Now, I've found one of these. I'm just going to sort of work my way in here through the roof as you do. Boop. And yeah, check this out. So, oh, there he is straight away. We actually have mummies which are guarding the temple here. So, of course, if you want to get yourself to that loot room and you want to do it, whoa, okay, no way. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. So, yeah, wow. I knew that there was a redstone device in the jungle pyramids that did something. I'd not actually seen one of these before. So this is the desert temple. Now, instead of exploding into smithereens and just ruining it, you're actually going to hit that pressure plate. 4 doors are going to open and loads of mummies are going to pour out of here, which will be guarding the loot. So I think is there 4 down here? I think, yeah, there's 4 mummies which will be guarding this. So you've got to battle your way through the top one. And then if you're brave enough, you've got to come down and fight these guys as well. Punch you in the face, red eyes. Okay, so yeah, let's go and check out the Egyptian village. Okay, so we've arrived at our Egyptian village. Check this place out. It's amazing. This is so cool. So yeah, as kind of mentioned, this is probably my favorite village, and you cannot miss these things in the desert. They're so big. They're probably the biggest generation, and they've got loads and loads of buildings. As you can see here, we've got 2 of these. Well, it's obviously randomly generated, but these are 2 of these sort of quite wide structures. We've got some crops there growing. There's no one inside here just yet. You've got this nice blocks of lapis, which are a really nice design feature in there. And as well as that, you've also got another one. Let's run over here to where all the action is. We've got some sugarcane growing, which is always useful for bookshelves and stuff. And if we run over to this direction, I think this is like the main temple area. So I can hear villagers. Oh yeah, it's a village. It's a pool party. Where was my invite, guys? Really? Oh, that's just mean. Alright, so let's check these out. We've got the farmer here. We've got the sculptor, which is pretty cool. Actually, smooth sandstone trades, which is quite funky, actually. Let's make it daytime. We have the guards, which are obviously in charge of protecting. We have the priests, which trade lapis for emeralds and other such means. And then I wonder where the head guy is. Do you think he's chilling out in his temple? I think this is like the main temple, and we have here, we've got the main man, we have the pharaoh, check that out, and we have a diamond for an emerald trade, which to be honest isn't too bad. I quite like that trade, and this is like his special pharaoh's temple style place. But yeah, just, oh man, this mod is so cool, I've got to say. There doesn't seem to be any animals trading in this particular village. That's only in certain villages where you'll find those, but yeah, ooh, hello, scribe. Oh, so there's another one. So the scribe are in charge of kind of, you know, the books and the inks and all that kind of thing. And, yeah, you know what? Let's go and find one more. Okay, the final one we're going to look at here, complete change of scenery. We're going to check out the, what I guess we call these, the Eskimo villages. So these are spawning in, you know, snowy plains and wasteland, and these are much smaller. They're a little bit, you know, more subtle, but they are pretty damn cool. So the one thing I really like about this village is you actually have this guy who is the kennel master. Can you stop that? Can you stop it? There we go. So this is the kennel master, and he's actually in charge of the wolves. So this guy will trade sort of meat and sort of maybe he might even trade bones and stuff. But yeah, just really cool. And you've also got some other Eskimos in here. We have fishermen who are in charge of obviously the fishing. We have hunters to keep the place safe. We have, you know, the guys who are in charge of Mr. Fishers. And I'm wondering if there's a main guy in this place. I'm not too sure actually. Is there anything in here? One piece of wood. I'm wondering if these guys are fairly self-sufficient and there isn't like a main man in here. That's another fisherman. Some of these guys might be a little bit buried, actually. Ah, there we go. There's the chief. Hello, chief. How are you doing? You good? Yes. So, yeah, just a really, really awesome mod. I really like this an awful lot. I'm always into, like, the randomly generating structures and stuff, but I just think that this is really, really cool. Loads of promise for the future. Remember, this is still in alpha development, so I'd love to see more of these, like, more trading, new villagers, that kind of thing. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this mod, on its development. So yeah, that's probably about it for this video. Just a quick recap. What we have is the Apache village, the Aztec, the Eskimo, Zulu, Tibetan, Egyptian, settled, and lakeside villages. Brand new custom spawning. As well as that, we do also have some really funky little traps going on in the vanilla structures, such as the desert pyramids, the jungles, and the swamp huts. And yeah, just a really, really nice mod. So definitely give this one a download. Go and explore it, put it in your world. And yeah, really, really cool. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you can remember, please poke me in the like button. If you could do that for me now, that would be amazing. Thank you very, very much indeed. And also, if you are new to my channel and you're not yet subscribed, go for it, because we do Minecraft on fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. And see ya.